so keep that in mind.
Yeah, hey, forget I asked.
That'll definitely do.
Ew. Join the Discord.
It was the least fun I've ever had playing this game.
A small but vibrant and extremely humble community.
No, I've seen the sleeves, but I'm like, you said you're suiting up, and then you put your sleeve on. Thank you for saying that.
Because I'm a demon on the keys.
Next thing I know, we're both dead. I immediately left the lobby.
In Vietnam.
What are they playing for? Are they playing to win?
Stay humble.
Stay humble.
We are live. Nosotros estamos en vivo. Verdad. Welcome to the Dropshot.
I earned that t-shirt. I've never once thought that about a man's shirt, but that shirt needs to be ironed, bud.
So what's interesting about what you just said, right, is that you said iron that t-shirt, but there's no t-shirt in frame right now. I have t-shirts in this room. You can't see any of them though.
Got it.
So which t-shirt are you suggesting I iron?
The little tanky poo.
Oh, the tank top. Okay, got it. The tank top that I'm wearing, the Tool tank top, the Anima album, seminal album, really. And the tank top, of course, to showcase how fucking inked up I am. Welcome to the show. Episode a number. My name's Casey, also known as...
183?
Sure, Razinon. I am joined by... fucking cleaned and pressed dry cleaner Derek with a clean ironed shirt that has no
episode
wrinkles.
183.
Tanner.
Welcome to episode 183, everyone.
Thanks for the update on that. The chronology. So today is Saturday, and on Saturdays we do episodes of the podcast, and sometimes we do those episodes and talk about things like Call of Duty, and today we might do that. We might not. It depends on you fucking idiots, because what we're doing is an episode of Q&A. Now, we were originally going to do this next week, because by now, in our little template, our schedule for this month, we had expected to have received a weapon update. But we haven't really. So we're going to not do the episode we had planned. And instead we're going to do Q&A today. And then next week we will be doing something other than Q&A. We'll hopefully have more to talk about next week. And if we don't, then we'll still have more to talk about. Because the absence of more to talk about will be a topic in and of itself. And that'll make more sense next week if it comes to that. But either way, Q&A instead tonight. This is where we fucking sift through the trash in Discord and are forced to answer your guys' dog shit questions. So some of them will be about Call of Duty, many will not, and that's fine. We're gonna
Most of them won't be,
take one, take all, and go through them. So if you wanted to ask a question, what you should do is join the fucking Discord, of course. It's linked in the description or show notes, what have you. And then there's a channel called Q&A questions. And then you can ask your question, and then in about a year, we'll answer it. Maybe, if it's not dog shit. So that's how this works. And without further ado, I have no real announcements other than to say we might fuck around and do a Black Friday sale.
Yeah.
On Black Friday, which is on, of course, unsurprisingly, Friday. What are your thoughts on a Black Friday sale, Tanner?
We could, do a cute little Black Friday sale, maybe for a couple days or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I think it's a cute idea that I came up with, yeah.
Great idea, yeah. Really good job coming up with that idea, for sure.
Thanks, dude.
So keep an eye on the Discord, the Twitter. Maybe we'll do that. I guess we'll announce it on next week's pod too, but that'd be a little late notice, so figure it out.
You know what we're going to do, I think? Here's what we're going to do. Okay, YouTube channels, there's a function called like post, like a text post.
Oh yeah, we should start using that actually.
Yes, we should. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a text post on YouTube announcing the sale and giving you guys the coupon code for the sale, and it will only be available on YouTube, and it'll only be viewable if you're subscribed. YouTube is free to subscribe. Now, does that functionality exist? No, I'm lying. But if it does, I'll figure it out. I don't think you need to be subscribed to see text posts. I'll try to hide it unless you're subscribed, because what we're trying to do is get you fucking idiots to subscribe on YouTube. It's free, and we're close to 2,000 subs on YouTube. Does anything happen at 2,000 subs? Sure not. No, sure doesn't. But it's pissing me off. We're close. It's pissing me off. So that's what we're gonna do. And we'll post probably a coupon code for Black Friday, since I came up with that idea, and it wasn't Chef Kane. And then we will sell merchandise at a different price than we normally do. So,
different, yeah,
definitely
for sure,
a different price. So the discount code will affect how much you pay at checkout. That's what we're gonna do for Black Friday.
So cool.
So other than that, anyway, no real further developments on anything else, I don't think. Overhaul still kind of looking like the same timetable. Bonus eps, all that shit. Keep your ears peeled for bonus eps. We've got a couple more planned. Obviously, we do 5 a month, and we will fulfill that. Whatever. Yeah. So, any other announcements we have, Tanner?
Yeah. So next week, Saturday. This may actually end up better that we swapped Q&A to this week, because Tom Henderson said this coming week, content creators are playing Caldera for the first time, and they'll be releasing YouTube videos and stuff on it as well this next week. So maybe we can do a Saturday episode about Warzone next week. We'll see. And yeah, because Caldera got delayed, guys. We'll talk about that more on Wednesday, but it got delayed to December 8th and 9th. So got an extra week to wait.
And then by then we might have more information on why it was delayed, because everything's just kind of speculation right now.
I don't think they'll ever say. But
maybe not, but still, we'll cover that on Wednesday. And then I don't know if we said this on a podcast, but we're thinking about. Oh, I did. Wait, was this a Patreon episode or a podcast that we're switching to Thursdays? Probably. I don't remember.
I think we said it on the last podcast, actually.
Okay, yeah.
This next week we definitely won't be, because it's Thanksgiving. But after that, we may try and fuck around and do Thursday again.
Yeah. Yeah. And someone said, oh, you'd be competing with the National Football League if you do that. You fucking nerds don't play sports. You've never played sports. You can't play sports. Your bones are too brittle. Your frames are too frail. You would not be able to play sports. You don't enjoy watching them. If you do watch the NFL, you get really drunk, and then you seethe inside and envy everyone on the field, saying, oh, those are all manly men. I wish I was them. And then inevitably, you shut off the television in a fit of rage, tears rolling down your face, and you're embarrassed. You're embarrassed at who you are, because you're less of a man that you would hope to be. So I don't care if we're competing with the NFL. None of you watch it. And if you do, fuck you. Hey, hot take, fuck the NFL and fuck pro sports. Cringe. Also, I don't care what you guys do. It doesn't matter. Don't do anything super rude like Bobby Kotick would. I would care about that, but yeah.
Us changing the day has almost nothing to do with people being here live. 99% of people aren't here live anyways, so it's just better in general, because we usually get updates on Thursday now. That's why we're thinking about doing it. So fuck whoever said that, and fuck the National Football League.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, exactly.
And sports.
Yeah, sports are cringe. Sports are fine, relax. But cringe. Yeah, it would have nothing to do with live. We've given up on live viewership. We would really love and appreciate if you guys would tune in at thedropshot.com/live when we're doing podcast episodes every Wednesday and Saturday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But guess what? You guys are shit, and you're fake fans, and none of you are here live anyway. And to the 35 people here now, I salute you, dude. You guys are true kings, okay? But everyone else, the other 99%, more than that, by the way, fuck you guys, okay? How dare you not watch us
people.
Live?
Yeah. You guys are terrible.
Also, though, definitely don't start watching live, because the analytics are way more important on apps, so we don't want you watching live anyway.
Yeah.
So
matter of fact, we may just stop streaming these
we
live.
might just record them. Yeah. So on a serious note, don't watch us live, or if you do, make sure you download the goddamn episode anyway, because those analytics are way more important. So we don't care. We're joking. So
I think the power move is to stop by during the pre-show, gift between 50 to 100 subs, or me. You can pay off my IRS tab, which is $3,600. So do that and then leave and then watch on an app so we get ad revenue from it. That works best for us.
That's true, yes. And if you are like Dusty and you have 18 phones, download the episode on all 18 of them so we get 18 unique downloads, man. Okay? Mm-hmm. So figure that the fuck out. Why don't we get the fucking episode started? If you're listening for the jingle, here it is. You're busy breaking coffee mugs, Beer Daddy, you son of a bitch.
That's not him, dude. That's the Postal Service. Don't talk shit about UPS.
Oh, okay. Is it not? Okay, got it. I think Beer Daddy broke those coffee mugs. Slivovitz, here's your guy. Hire a hitman or something.
Yeah.
To assassinate him.
We can give you his address, Slivo, and you can assassinate him. We can give you his
address, yeah. You can maybe ask Bobby Kotick for tips on who to hire. He has, in fact, threatened to hire people to kill his employees. So, and by the way, all of that was a joke. Allegedly, of course. The Dropshot LLC will not liquidate its assets. If you sue, there's nothing to take from us. So we're poor. Welcome to Tanner's in debt to the IRS, in fact. Yeah. So if you want to sue us, Activision, you're going to incur our IRS debt. If you want to do that, go ahead. But I wouldn't advise it. Welcome to the show. Today we're doing Q&A. So we are going to just jump right in, I guess. So some of these questions will be about Call of Duty.
None of them are.
Many of them will not be. So let's just dive right in. This one is from August 3rd of 2021.
Nice. That's a good year. I hate when old men say that. Have you ever heard old guys say that? That's their favorite fucking thing in the world. It was a great year.
Yeah.
Kill yourself.
Yeah.
Hate when they say that.
In game, of course. Yeah. I agree. Be younger. Yeah, for sure.
Got it.
We had a good fiscal quarter. You ever heard that one? That's the next level of douchebag cockery.
Yeah.
We had a great fiscal quarter.
Sure.
Hey, fucking end it all, dude. Hey.
Fiscal, huh?
Yeah.
Finance boys. What do they call them online now?
Finance bros, I think,
Finance
right?
bros.
Yeah.
Those memes are funny. Finance bros. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Douchebags but make a lot of money for sure, so.
Yep. Yeah, well, money's fake, so they just print more of it or add zeros to their fake bank accounts. Yeah,
money's fake, so again, gift between 50 to 100 subs.
That is correct, yes. So, all right, King Cal asks, Australia once lost a war to emus, which is true, I guess. It's like the Emu War or whatever. I don't know what constitutes a loss. I'm not a historian, and I don't care about what happens in Australia. But that is something to keep in mind. That's a real event that happened. If an animal uprising was to occur in the United States of America, what animal would be your new overlord, and how would the resistance combat them? Wow.
I'm trying to look up this Emu War. Huh.
You finding some items on it?
Yeah, I'm too bored. I didn't realize this was in like the 1920s. I'm not interested anymore. So people in Discord have voted and said rats.
Yeah, we got some community feedback on this one.
We had some community feedback. They said rats. Yeah, because there's not too many animals that are in like every single part of the country besides a rat, honestly. That is a good point.
There's a couple, but rats are the biggest. Yeah.
Here's the thing, King Cal. We have guns here, so we wouldn't be taken over by a fucking animal.
Right, exactly. We're not.
We're not Australians. That's not going to happen here, right? We'd kill them. We'd kill every single animal here.
Correct.
We'd kill our food source. Then we would all die from it. But we're not going to lose a war to an animal ever. So, I mean, no animal is going to be our overlord. I would like to think like a bear or something. Honestly, a little cute little brown bear maybe as our overlord.
That would be interesting, yeah.
An adorable little bear. That's our state flag, isn't it? Isn't it a bear?
The California Republic, it's a black bear. Or a brown bear.
Is it little?
No, it's a brown bear, yeah. I have the flag right here. The Great Republic
Which ones
of
are the
California.
mean ones? I thought brown bears were the ones that fucked, but I don't think we actually have brown bears in California. Or not in our area.
By the way, that's true. There are no brown bears in California, but that's on our state flag. Cool. Black bears are the smaller ones relative to brown bears. Hey, by the way, you will absolutely literally get your ass eaten by either species. There's no bear where you can maybe win in the fight. It doesn't matter. However, black bears are the smaller of the two, and they're more aggressive also, yeah. They'll fuck you up more. Now, don't get me wrong. Grizzly bears will eat your ass, but it's just less likely to happen. They don't really give a shit that much. Did you ever hear the story? I'm sure I told you about this, maybe. There's some old dude who got his fucking face, like, ripped off by a mother bear grizzly, and he was attacked 3 separate times on this one occasion, and he like survived, but he wasn't in great shape. And there's a picture of his fucking face.
I've seen it, and it's like
you've seen like peeled off,
and his skin's just like hanging down, right?
Yep. Yeah, but he survived. He's like fine. And there's a YouTube video from some documentary, I'm sure, where he tells the entire story. It is so interesting. And the reason he survived is because he got in the fetal position and the bear didn't deign to flip him over. Because she just fucked up his back and his face, and he was getting his ass eaten. But she didn't want to kill him. She didn't care. It's just that he was too close to the cubs. So she was nervous about that. But she didn't really care about eating him. She just wanted to wanted him to fuck off, basically. Yeah. So then he went into the woods. He sees her. He starts to walk away. She's tracking him, and just like a demon through the woods, just fucking charges him. And then he gets into he's on the ground in a ball, but his stomach is facing the ground. Because if that wasn't the case, she would have killed him. She would have disemboweled him.
Oh, but
since it was his back, he just got his like whole back got all fucked up. But it's pretty bony in your back. Like you have your back, your spine, your rib cage. You could get under the rib cage to like the lungs if you're a fucking surgeon, but it's a bear, so it's just like batting him around. Yeah. And then he's like, oh fuck, because it runs away, and he's like, okay, I'll leave now. So he starts to leave. She comes back again, fucks him up some more. And then I think it's a third time too. She leaves and comes back again. And then by that time, he's like, God damn it. And he's like, all right, well, this same pose worked for me twice. This is going to suck, but I'm going to do it again. And then he walks to his fucking truck like a demon, by the way. This guy is such a fucking Chad. Such a Chad, dude. And he like calls whatever, and he's like, he's pretty much fine now. Got a couple scars, but a great story.
I would imagine, yeah.
It's a cool fucking story. You guys should go listen to it. I think he was from Montana.
Oh, that would make sense. There's been a bunch of bears around here in our neighborhood lately.
Really?
Yeah, it's like all over all the dumb Facebook pages and shit. Like one night, I think I talked about this at the hangout. It was like a couple weeks ago. I walked out of my front door, walked next door to our warehouse, and I started going in the door, and a helicopter flies over, super low, shining a spotlight down.
That's what that was about.
Really low, yeah. That's what it turned out being. And so I'm like, oh, I better get the fuck inside. There's probably some guy on the loose that they're looking for. I better get inside. So I leave the warehouse. I go back to my house, and it's flying around, circling for like 20, 30 minutes, real low. Turns out later, it was a bear going through the neighborhoods here.
Holy shit. Did they like trank it or something? Backyards.
No, they ended up leaving it. Like they basically couldn't get access to it, so they just left it alone, and the sheriff's department just said screw it and just stopped following it. And now it's like
tax dollars at work.
And we live in a small town. They don't do anything. Yeah. So they were all. Like I keep seeing bear sightings still over and over, like every day on the stupid apps and Facebook pages around here.
That's fucking scary. You got to be real careful about bears, dude. People sleep on bears. Like, I'm sure there are probably 10 of you
These ones
listening
are
who
scared,
think you could
though.
kill a bear in a fist fight. You can't.
No, there's far more than we have. A lot of idiots here. There's probably
A lot
1,000
of
that think
fucking
that.
morons who think they could kill more animals than they possibly could. Hey, by the way, just in case, I need to remind you, if you're listening, no, you cannot kill a wolf in a fight if you're unarmed. It's never happening ever. So just letting you know. And that extends to bears too, especially to bears. You have less of a chance against a bear. Far less of a chance. Yeah, they are usually like sort of scared of you, but it's like, you know, I wouldn't rely on that. Like, oh, he's probably scared of me. I'm just going to walk to my car. He'll fuck off. Okay. The one time he doesn't, you've died now. See ya. Bye. God, they're scary. Dude, have you seen that video? It was pretty recent. I hate when people do this, by the way, but it's our podcast. Fuck yourself. The guy who's hiking and the bobcat keeps like charging him, or mountain lion, not a bobcat. Those are the same thing, aren't they?
Was this recent?
No, a
they're
puma.
not the same thing at all.
Puma and a mountain lion are the same thing.
Got
I
it.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty recent. Like
yeah,
a couple
maybe.
months ago.
Like
I
here?
think it was in Oregon.
Oh. I've seen videos like that.
You saw it. He's
I
like-
probably saw it, yeah.
He's walking backward facing it, and it like keeps walking at him, and then it'll like pretend to charge and then keep walking.
Yep.
And then eventually he like throws a rock at it and it fucks off.
And he kept like yelling at it too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dude, if he turned his back, I think he would have just died.
Yep.
It was smart that
Probably.
he kept facing it. Dude, that thing was insane. Animals are scary, and camping is cringe, and the outdoors are embarrassing. And if you're an outdoorsman like Tanner is,
Outdoors.
you
man.
should
Such
bring
a stupid
yourself.
word.
It is, and you are one. You should bring yourself to the 21st century with the rest of us, where we have homes and electricity and running water and plumbing. You know, it's really nice, actually, all the commodities we have available that people just choose to forego for the fuck
I mean,
of it.
you don't even have air
Imagine telling
conditioning,
your
so-
great grandparents that you could be living like this and you just choose not to. Like an asshole, you just pitch a tent and fucking starve yourself and eat s'mores over a campfire.
S'mores are fantastic,
S'mores
dude.
do fuck. That is, of course, true.
S'mores
But you can make
absolutely
them
fuck.
in your kitchen.
It's not the same, not at all, no. You can make them in your backyard, I guess, like a fire pit, kind of, but it's not the real thing. It's not the same thing. Don't ever say you can make them in your kitchen, though. You can. They're not the same thing, and they're
You can light a fire
shit.
in your kitchen. I mean,
How about I burn your house down
I
with
could
you
light a
inside of
fire
it
in
and
your
lock your
kitchen.
door?
What are your
Got it.
thoughts on that?
Got it.
Lob a Molotov cocktail through your warehouse and then fucking make some s'mores and vlog
Got it.
that. There's some vlog content for you. Anyways, what was the question? Oh yeah,
What animal
okay.
would be your overlord?
What animal would be my overlord? Yeah, like Tanner said, the United States of America doesn't lose wars. Okay, and don't mention Vietnam. Fake news, communist. We don't lose wars.
You are fake news.
We would kill every animal on Earth. We would kill if we needed to. By the way, we're losing a war in Florida in the Everglades right now to fucking anacondas. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Really? Are we?
Yep, we sure. They're not killing people or anything, but they're just fucking ruining the ecosystem. Yeah.
Those things are scary. Holy shit.
Yep. Some asshole brought some anacondas as like a pet, released one into the Everglades, and now they're not endemic to that area, and they are just raping everything, dude. All the wildlife. They're eating dogs and cats in Florida and shit. Because anacondas didn't like come from there. They're from fucking Brazil, I think. The Amazon, I'm pretty sure. But it's like a huge problem. So we're losing a war to reptiles, to snakes.
Oh
You
my
ever seen
god.
an anaconda?
23 foot long anaconda.
Yeah, anaconda's
Holy
fun.
shit.
What are your thoughts on anacondas, dude?
I hate snakes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, what? A 16-foot snake are among 220 invasive... Oh, never mind. That's a python. Never mind.
I think
Damn, dude.
python. I think an anaconda is a python.
Is that what... Okay, maybe it is, because a python here, this dude's holding one, and it's fucking huge.
I don't know if they're pythons. I don't know. I'm not a fucking
Maybe
herpetologist.
pythons are just huge also. Whatever it is. I hate snakes. They're way too big. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck snakes, dude. Have you ever seen one in real life?
I mean, not an anaconda, no, but I've seen a lot of snakes in real life. Yeah.
I hope you haven't seen an anaconda. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a not pet.
Yeah, I've seen a couple. I've seen probably a rattlesnake 2 or 3 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's scary.
Well, because I leave the house. I'm an outdoorsman. I go camping.
Yeah,
I've seen them.
A fucking outdoorsman. So did it rattle at you?
My dad and his friend killed one time.
Why?
I feel bad about it because they were like hiking, and the thing it was like sitting in the middle of the hiking trail, and the trail they were on, they couldn't get around it, and then it started like coming towards them.
Oh fuck!
And my dad's friend like got a rock or some shit and like threw it at it, and basically they ended up just having to smash the thing with a rock because it was like trying to attack him.
Jesus
Pretty crazy.
Christ. Yeah, I've heard that street legend. What's up? Change your name. That's fucking nuts. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. There was one in our garage.
Started rattling at him. Yeah.
I've never seen a rattler in real life, but there was just a normal ass, probably harmless snake in our garage like a year ago, maybe. And we got the pool skimmer, and we got it in there, and we just fucking yeeted it. Behind Michael's house. You know how there's all those bushes? I don't know
you should have thrown it in there. Michael's house, yeah.
I should have thrown it into, yeah. So, yeah. And I think my dog killed one pretty recently.
Damn, you got to be careful there, bud.
Jax, yeah. I don't know if there's rattlers around here, though. I guess there are some,
up in the mountains north of me. There are.
Yeah.
Up in the canyons, it's full of them, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, we're losing a war to anacondas, an invasive species, so good job. Florida fucking it up for the rest of us as usual.
Florida really just sucks.
Just cut it off.
Yeah.
Let it sink into the ocean.
All right, one question down, 30 minutes later. Nice.
Got it. Thanks, King Cal. Fuck you. Just average. How would you guys feel if Warzone switched maps like multiplayer does? Do you think this would help with the cheaters, or just cause more people to cheat? Okay, I'm missing something here. What are your thoughts?
I was about to say the same thing. I was about to say, I don't know what I'm missing here. I'm not sure why that would cause more cheaters, though, just average. And I don't know if you mean like switch between Rebirth and Verdansk. No, I wouldn't want that. If there were like 2 large maps like Verdansk and Caldera, and you had the option to either like play either one, that would be fine. But if it was just random and it threw you in one, then no, I wouldn't want that at all. But if there was enough of a player base to choose between those 2 large maps and actually queue for those, I'd be totally fine with that. It has nothing to do with cheaters. I don't understand that part of the question, but ultimately, I think it is better for the game if you just stick with one map.
Yeah, I remember you making that argument a while ago, and I think you're probably right about it. But I also think it would be cool if like there was a quick play filter, and you can select what maps you would be willing to play. So if there were 3 Warzone maps, you could select the 2 that aren't Verdansk, if you're me, for example, and then queue for those, and then it'll put you in either one. Or you can queue for all 3 or just one. I think that would be cool. But, the Warzone is too big and too buggy for me to have any faith
maps.
That they could maintain 2 maps. They can't even maintain 1, let alone 3. I mean,
yeah, that's what I don't get, because I was thinking that too. It's like, what? Even if you kept Verdansk in and didn't get rid of it and just leave like regular BR duos and quads or something, and just not any of the other modes, it's like, what? Why can they not just do that? But it's probably because every single update that comes out, everything that they end up breaking, then they would have to fix on 2 maps, I guess. But it's like, PUBG has like 3 or 4 maps, and their dev team is probably 1/20th of the total side of all of Activision studios that work on Warzone. So I don't know.
Yeah. And then again, as Tanner said, this wouldn't affect the cheater situation at all. The maps. What? Hey, what? Do you think, I don't know what you think cheats are, but they have nothing to do with the map. That like you can cheat in Ground War or Warzone. Like it works the same way. It's the same game. So it wouldn't do anything to the cheaters. Wouldn't make them worse or better. It would have no effect on how many cheaters there are. Maybe more people would be likely to go seek out cheats. Maybe that's what you mean. I guess because they don't know the map or something. I don't know. I don't see it though. Know. Yeah. So got it. Next, Rip Dolph. Okay, Urban asks, change both of them really. Razinon, if I fly to Cali, cringe as they say.
True.
Can we spar? No. And then you asked another question I'm not even reading. So got it. Thanks. Salty Rhombus asks, rank these meats. It's an interesting question. Pork, lamb, beef, chicken.
Wow, this is.
And then there's a little bit more. By the way, his name is Salty Rhombus Spice Lord. I don't know what that means. I don't know what fucking stand you're running out of Jakarta or whatever, but change it. Can be in a sauce and with a side if you're choosing, as long as meat is a significant focus of the dish. So for example, no using, we got it. We don't need the example. So yeah.
I like him showing the example.
Okay,
wow,
the
what
example
a great
is
question.
no using spaghetti carbonara to say pork is best. That's fair. We wouldn't have done that. So
yeah.
No
I mean, meats are great, so it's hard to rank these. I'm gonna throw lamb as the lowest rated one, only because I've had it the least amount. So it's hard to gauge something that I've eaten hardly ever compared to these other ones. I've had, dude, I've like never had actual proper lamb. I've had like lamb burgers where it's like ground up. I don't think I've ever had like a lamb shank or anything though.
You got to get more Mediterranean, little bud.
Yeah, I'm not a big Mediterranean guy. When I do get Mediterranean, I just get chicken usually.
Yeah.
So, the meats, this is so tough. I don't know. I could talk about this for hours, but ultimately number one for me, I think, is beef. Beef, you can have really good, steaks, smoked brisket, hamburgers. You can just do everything with beef. To not put it as number one is just a crime. Anything you think of can be made with beef. So yeah, I think my number two, actually, it's pretty close. I don't know. Pork and chicken. I think I actually like pork better because at the end of the day, chicken is just chicken. It makes a lot of dishes. It's really good. But pork, it's like I get tasty sausage out of it. You get bacon, ground pork tacos.
Pork has more flavor for sure.
Pork butt, you can smoke that. Pork tenderloin and shit. Just so much you can do. And the best thing about pork is it's dirt fucking cheap because it's disgusting and I don't care. Give me all the pork. It's cheap. It's a fifth of the price of beef. Give it to me.
I wonder why that is.
Pork ribs. I'm making ribs tomorrow, actually.
Why is pork so cheap? They're both
because it's dog shit. They're fucking pigs.
Pigs are like smarter than dogs. It's pretty.
Are they?
Yeah. Actually, it's pretty fucked up.
Maybe then you're stupid
that we
dogs.
Kill them. No, all dogs.
Oh, it's all. Yeah.
Pigs are.
It's
super
all fucked
smart.
up that we kill the animals. That's why I turn a blind eye and I pretend it's not happening.
Yeah.
I pretend the meat just shows up on my plate. Hey. If you're vegan, don't link me one of those documentaries because it's sad. I don't want to watch it, but I'm really sorry. I'm not going to stop eating it. It tastes too good.
Oh,
I can't not. I don't know what to do. So it sucks.
True.
I really do feel bad. I hate watching those videos. But what do you want me to do, man? I'm not going to stop. I can't.
Yeah,
it's an addiction.
I totally agree.
I think beef, pork, and then chicken. Yeah, chicken's just you can do with anything. But like if you're just talking about like a piece of grilled chicken or something, it's like but chicken has a lot of uses, obviously. It's kind of like beef. You can throw it in a lot of different dishes. So,
what are your thoughts
on
beef,
pork,
duck?
Chicken, lamb? I haven't had duck too many times either, but it was good when I had it.
Duck's pretty good. It's almost like super salty chicken from what I remember.
Yeah.
Real salty chicken. Almost like porkish.
I've had it at is it Chinese that do the duck?
Yeah. Chinese places have duck pretty often.
Okay. That's where I had it one time. Years ago, but I don't remember much of it. I liked it though.
Yeah. So this is tough for me for different reasons. So last place is pork. I don't like pork. I don't like almost any pork, really. I really like a good baby back rib. St. Louis ribs fucking suck, by the way. Don't like them. They don't taste good. They're just not something.
They have like the same flavor.
No, they don't. And that's what's interesting about it.
Oh, your dad fucking sucks at cooking ribs then, I guess.
I've had many St. Louis ribs from many different establishments. And here's what's interesting. You have an unsophisticated palate, so you can't tell, but I can. I have a refined palate. And pork has a very distinct flavor. And you can taste it a lot in like St. Louis ribs, and I don't like the flavor of the meat itself. So the reason I think I like baby back ribs more, and I like them a lot, is because the glaze / sauce / skin to meat ratio is very high on the skin end. So you get a lot of the delicious little crusties or whatever and sauces.
Yeah, little crusties.
Relative to the pork meat, which I just don't like. It doesn't taste good to me. I don't know. So pork is absolutely last place. Baby back ribs and like bacon are like the only two forms of pork that I like. I don't like any other pork.
You don't like breakfast sausage?
No, I hate sausage.
You don't like pulled pork sandwiches?
That can fuck, but it's only because it's just smothered in barbecue sauce, which is just sugar. So
I like it dry, actually.
And we'll edit that out. So third is tough. This is where it's tough, dude, because lamb fucks, beef fucks, and chicken fucks. Chicken does not have much of a taste in and of itself, but that's part of the beauty of it. It's almost like tofu, but it's meat. Because it kind of just tastes like whatever you do with it.
Well, it tastes disgusting if you don't season it. Yeah, chicken's terrible if you don't. I mean, it doesn't taste great, but...
It's not bad. Like, I've had, like, chicken breast and, like, with very little on it when I was, you know, lifting heavy as fuck weights when I was super fucking strong. And I was super strong. I don't have pictures to show you, unfortunately. Yeah. There's no evidence or anything, but I was...
You didn't take any, I
was a powerlifting god. I was on my way to the Olympics. I got a torn ACL. It's a whole thing. But anyways, and that is all real and true. And I don't have the documents. They don't exist. Terrible bit. Sorry. I'll edit all of that out. No, but yeah, chicken's like fine. It has no flavor, but you can do so much with it because of that. It's one of the strengths of the meat, actually. Whereas like you wouldn't put pork in a Caesar salad because pork has too much flavor. You couldn't do it. It just wouldn't go well. But since chicken has no flavor, you can put it in actually fucking anything and it'll be fine. That's why chicken's just in everything. It's like tofu with protein, basically. So, not that tofu doesn't have protein. I don't know if it does. Doesn't matter. Tofu's cringe.
I think it does.
So, I'll put chicken second, I think. Lamb third, but lamb's really good. I just have to be in the mood for it, though. Because lamb does have its own distinct flavor, and sometimes you don't want that flavor. So, that's sometimes lamb's way higher, but in general, I'm putting it third. And then first place is, of course, beef. Come on. What are we doing? Hamburgers? Hey, have you guys ever had a burger before?
Yeah.
I mean, how about a ribeye, dude?
Philly cheesesteak, dude?
A Philly cheesesteak?
All I'm going to eat today is beef.
Beef is just fucking fantastic, dude. And there's a lot of variety. Brisket, as you said. So, like, some people who listen to this some fucking idiots are like, oh, I really like filet mignon.
Face Esquire?
Like Face Esquire.
Wait, is it Face that likes fillets?
Yes, it is absolutely Face, and it's cringe. He thinks they're better than ribeyes, and he's wrong, which is fine. And the reason you can have that disagreement is because beef is a very, cows are big ass animals, so there's a lot of cuts of beef, and they all taste pretty different. They have different profiles, different textures, different marbling. So beef just is the best, of course. Yeah, it's that simple. So that's what I would say. Beef, chicken, lamb, pork, distant fourth. I could never eat pork again in my life, and I would be totally fine with that. Just wouldn't care.
Interesting.
Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, I mean, we had to eat pork growing up. We didn't live in the expensive part of town, so we couldn't afford beef every night like you. Apparently, we had to eat pork.
Well, isn't chicken cheaper than pork?
That's actually, I think, why I like pork so much is because, like, my mom would always buy it, and she used to always say that. She's like, well, pork is so cheap. And I'm like, why the fuck does she always say that? And then I realized when I got older and started growing grocery shopping, I'm like, oh, yeah, you can get 10 pounds of pork for $6, you know? You can't even get 1 pound of beef for that, basically.
How does it compare to chicken?
It's cheaper. I think right now it's cheaper. All prices have gone up since last year.
Interesting. Well,
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why, but for some reason everything went up.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I liked how pork tasted. I just don't. Because there's a lot. Anyway, we've spent enough time on this. Get scammed ETH seafood smoothie. That's so disgusting. Got it. Keys, either of you two blokes ever kill a person by accident or on purpose?
Not that I know of. I mean, maybe on accident. I didn't know it. Yeah, but not on purpose. No.
Yeah. I've killed a lot of people in your mom's throat, but other than that,
Christ.
Other than that, no, I don't think so. And by the way, if we had, we wouldn't be talking about it on this podcast, would we?
Yeah.
I could be under investigation.
How many people has Bobby killed?
Yeah, that's the important question. Yeah. So no, I haven't fucking ended the life of another human being. Thanks for asking. But no, that hasn't happened to me. So
don't say blokes either.
And don't say blokes. And type better. The whole question was a mess. I mean, what are we doing here, bud? You absolute little buddy. Hey, maybe you'll be first and then I can answer this for you. Give you some context. Give it to your kids. I'll snip out, I'll clip that portion of the episode and I'll send it to your children. What are your thoughts?
Jesus Christ, man.
Seafood smoothie? You son of a bitch. Anyways. All right, thanks. Next. The Spice Lord again. What would be your strategy? Ooh, this is a good question. To survive in prison if you were sent there for life? Would you join a gang and get all tatted up? Or become a kindly librarian like Andy in the Shawshank Redemption?
Jesus Christ. I would do what I have to do to get by. I mean, whatever that is, wear a little skirt for them, get tattoos, join a gang. I would do anything, you know? I don't know a gang I would join. I guess it would have to be the Nazis since I'm white. Be
like Aryan Brotherhood.
I would, yeah. I get
like
stuck with the shit gang, the fucking Aryan Brotherhood. Yeah. So,
you could let.
What do you think I would do?
MS-13 know that you're married to a Mexican woman. Maybe they'd let you in.
I don't think they would give a fuck. Yeah. If I don't have an MS-13 tattoo on my forehead, I don't think they care. They would kill me anyways.
That's perhaps true. If you're an MS-13 listening, let us know. Join the Discord.
Well, please don't.
Don't join the Discord. Yeah, please God. I'm scared of you.
Yeah, do not. Yeah, MS-13 fucks, dude. Yeah, get away from us.
Yeah, they're a big. Yeah.
I would do whatever I need to do to survive, Salty. You name it. You want me to suck you off? I guess that's what I'm doing. I'm going to do that rather than die in prison, rather than get mugged and shanked. What do you think I'm going to do? I would rather suck some guy's cock than get stabbed 8 times in the ribs, you know? Yeah, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Holy shit, man.
Yeah. I've heard that if you are... So, there are prisoners who, help teach other prisoners shit. So, they'll teach, little English classes or fucking, help them with, lawyer shit. Not that I'm a lawyer, but, you could teach classes in prison. They're, sanctioned by the prison. And then all the prisoners know that you're, the teacher guy. And what I would try and do, because what I've heard is, I would try to get a gig quickly. First of all, of course I would join a gang. I would, hey, white power, baby, if I'm in prison, because otherwise I'm going to die. It's that simple. Racism is cringe. Hate it. But I'm not going to die for fucking social justice on the yard at San Quentin. Pass. Hey, sign me up, baby. Tap me up, dude. Whatever I got to do. Now, once again, this is a hypothetical question. I don't want to join the Aryan Brotherhood. Racism, once again, is cringe. Okay. So with that said, I would do it if it meant I wouldn't die. So anyways, then you have to join a gang. That's what I've been told. So if I had to, I would. Yeah. Yeah. I'd try and become the little English teacher, teach all those illiterate fucks how to read. I do it in Discord many times a day. I mean, look at the caliber of these goddamn questions. I'm already an expert English teacher, so I would
you wear your tight little red dress when you read?
I would wear whatever the fuck they want, dude. I would tap dance, suck dicks, or whatever. Yeah, as you've said.
Got it.
So I would try to teach an English class. And because I've heard that prisoners don't fuck with the people in there teaching them how to read and shit, because if they do, then the warden will just stop doing those classes and they'll lose the opportunity to learn shit and get GEDs. And then everyone agrees across the gangs that that would be a bad thing. So it's like the entire yard conspires to not let you get killed. That would be my plan, to start teaching.
You really got this all figured out.
I've thought about it, dude.
You already look like the guy in American History X, so it makes sense you would join the Aryan Brotherhood, by the way.
Well, and we'll edit that out. I mean, it doesn't make sense. I don't look like I would join the Aryan Brotherhood, okay? Don't say I look like a racist.
You have ink, so.
I am inked the fuck up. That is true. I already have that covered.
White
yes.
people that are inked are usually racist. That's what I've learned.
Well, and again, we'll just edit all of this out. But anyways, yeah, I'd try and teach. I think they're like safe. It does make sense too. If I was a prisoner and I couldn't read and I was being taught how to read, I wouldn't want that to get fucked up. So, yeah. That's my plan. I've thought about this a lot. To answer your question, Tanner, yes, because I do expect to commit a capital offense at some point in my life. I have so much anger and rage just bubbling right under the surface. I have a plan for when I inevitably act on those urges and then am sent to prison for the rest of my life. Yeah.
Got it. As you should be.
Yeah. With a multiple life sentence. So anyway.
Cool.
Benji, old dying bitch, aspiring Halo Pro, asks, Have you ever awakened one of your family members or dogs? I don't know about my dogs. When yelling various taglines at your microphone. You don't yell things at your microphone. You yell things into your microphone at people, first of all. So let's figure that out. Maybe get an Alzheimer's screaming, such as, all right! Yes, definitely. Absolutely, yeah. Most of the time they don't say anything, but I'm positive I've woken them up before. One time when I first moved back in from Upland, when me and one of my whore ex-girlfriends broke up, that night I was playing SWOTOR and I didn't bubble in time. I didn't bury her in time because the game's dog shit and I was on like 90 ping, so I died and I lost my mind. I was like, fuck! Super loud. Because I was used to just living on my own. And my dad was like, hey, shut up. I was like, fuck, my bad. Because it was like 12 probably, midnight or whatever. So, yeah, I've done it before. So now you know. I don't usually, though. But, yeah.
I don't think I ever have. I was never a piece of shit.
Really?
Yeah. My parents would just, like, come into the room at, like, 2 a.m. Like, if they got up to go pee or something, they'd be like, be quiet. Like it's not like I was yelling. It's like they heard me when they got up to go pee, so I didn't, like, wake them up, you know?
Yeah, I see.
Shit like that, so.
Yeah.
Shut up, Mom, damn it. Get out of my room, I hate you.
Mom, meatloaf.
Mom, what the fuck, Mom?
Those kids are so cringe. They definitely weren't me.
Yeah, I'm sure they weren't.
Rip Dolph, if you could receive a free piece of jewelry worth 6 figures, this answer should be obvious. What type would you wear?
I guess a watch. I don't really care. I don't wear jewelry. I don't care about watches. I don't care about any type of jewelry, but if that'd be my answer.
Yeah,
just
a watch is the
out,
correct
dude.
answer. Yeah.
Or just a fat necklace, dude.
A fat fucking chain.
Just iced up. That'd look kind of nice, too. A little gold chain. A real
I would
gold
get a
chain,
grill.
not a fake one. Ooh.
That would be mine. A jewel-encrusted grill, dude.
Nice.
That's what I would get. Of course the answer's a fucking watch, Urban. Of course it's a watch. We're men. What else would you wear?
Well, we're not men. We're little boys.
We're children, yeah. We're
squirts.
We're little squirts. We're little buddies. So, yeah, a watch, though. Yeah. Oh, this is an interesting question. Steel Switch asks, in your opinion, what is the best candy ever?
Would you consider like chocolate bar type thing candy?
Chocolate bars are candy, yes.
Okay, so we're gonna go with that. Okay.
I can't believe Jake doesn't understand that a chocolate bar is candy. Yeah. You stupid bitch, Jake.
Does
Fuck
Jake
you.
think that?
Yes.
Well, I can understand it. They're like, usually when people say candy, they're talking about sugary candy that's not chocolate bars. But it's like, what else? How else do you describe chocolate bars? And when you put them in that group, they're not.
Yeah, it's a candy bar. That's
they're
what
still
people say.
candy.
Yeah.
But that's why I ask. Because some people are fucking weird, and they're like, no, chocolate doesn't count.
Yeah, like Jake.
Oh my god. I like a lot of different chocolate type shit, honestly.
You're
I
a
like
candy lover, dude. You've always got
candy,
them things
yeah.
on you. That licorice, you've been
keep
on
candy
licorice
on me.
lately.
It's hard to
Peanut
have a favorite,
M&Ms.
honestly. I like a lot. Peanut M&Ms absolutely fuck.
The Trader Joe's Reese's Cups.
I mean, yeah, the Trader Joe's Reese's Cup, regular Reese's, Kit Kat fucks, Butterfinger fucks. The most underrated chocolate bar, by the way, is 100 grand bar.
Dude,
Have you ever had those?
100
So
grand.
underrated. The only people that eat those, I think, are like boomers.
They're dying.
Young
yeah.
people don't know about the 100 grand bars.
Yeah.
They fuck.
True.
We used to have those at
100
my
grand
work, and they would always expire, quote, expire. And it'd be like, it'd technically be to the best buy date, but like we weren't supposed to sell them. I think legally you could. But so we would end up just writing them off, and I would just take like 20 of them home and just devour them.
Yeah.
So I don't think I really have a favorite. Growing up, it was always like Butterfinger, but I don't like those so much now because they get stuck in your teeth. That's the biggest issue.
They're
with those.
annoying.
They're very annoying.
They're like a
they taste
Nature Valley
fantastic.
bar.
Yeah, but you have to eat like one bite and then go brush your teeth, eat another bite, wash your mouth out, eat a third bite, go to the dentist, get a few teeth pulled out, and then finish the candy bar. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I like a lot. I don't really
Pick
have
a
a
top
favorite.
three.
I'll probably Butterfinger, Reese's, and Pop Rocks. What are your thoughts on that?
Really?
Dude, no.
You fucking idiot.
It's on the top.
Okay. I was going to lose my mind. Yeah.
Probably Milky Way, actually. Milky Way fucks too.
I used to like Milky Way a lot more than I do now.
Three Musketeers was one of my favorites growing up too, but I realize now they kind of have no flavor.
Too much nougat.
Yeah.
Getting too aggressive on the nougat.
Dude, Gabe and I had Pop Rocks the other night when we went to that birthday party thing.
You're such a child. Holy
Listen,
shit.
Gabe found the meta play. We got Pop Rocks,
And Fireball
threw
whiskey.
some in our mouth, and then take a sip of your beer. As soon as beer hits
Take a
Pop
sip of some
Rocks,
Coke.
they absolutely explode in your mouth. Something happens, they start exploding. It is crazy.
Huh.
It was fun, dude.
You know what I haven't had in a while? But that sounds like a fun chemistry experiment. You know what I haven't had in a while?
What?
Sour Skittles.
Too sour for me. Love Skittles, but I like sour Skittles, but having the entire bag at once is too sour.
Well, definitely don't eat an entire... Oh, you're talking about a regular bag. Okay, yeah.
What do you think? I'm talking about a 1 pound bag or what?
Yeah. If I'm getting Skittles, I'm fucking getting Skittles, dude. I'm getting a tub. I'm getting an industrial-sized tub that they don't sell to retailers.
Got it. Yeah.
So I just swim in Skittles. I piss and shit and fart all over it. And then
Got
eat
it.
And I'll edit that out. Yeah, this is hard, dude. Candy fucks. I like candy too. So, okay. Now, I'm the asshole for saying this, but I have to. C's candy has to be included in this. And if okay, so we're postponing my answer. Tell me more about what you just said.
C's is trash. C's is the Hershey of the chocolate bar world. It's really that simple.
Are
It's
you
trash.
fucking serious? How many C's
fucking
candies
trash.
have you tried?
All of them. I've had C's. I have C's every single holiday season.
I can't
Every
believe
Christmas, just I'm seized up. It's not good.
I can't
Some of them are
believe you
fine.
think this.
But the thing is, you get like a box with like 20 different types of chocolates, and maybe 2 of them are good. Maybe. The other one's fucking trash.
Okay, I see. So you're doing C's candy wrong. The way to do it is get 1 pound of just the same thing. That's how you do it. Because I agree with you, yeah. A lot of the candies are dog shit. They're fucking raspberry queefs or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't care. This isn't that good. But if you find a C's candy you like, you get a pound box of just that. It is the best. So if we were talking best candies, butterscotch squares from C's Candy are top 3. They are so fucking... It's probably the best candy, actually, yeah. That would probably be my number one. Is a C's Candy's butterscotch square, dude.
Holy shit. Are you a 93-year-old man?
Butterscotch square.
Oh my God, butterscotch.
So
I don't know a single person in this world who likes butterscotch other than my dad. You're such a piece of shit.
Have you tried butterscotch ever?
Yes.
How do you not love butterscotch?
I like
dude?
butterscotch, but the fact that that's your favorite candy and you're under the age of 80 is insane, dude. Insane. No, I like butterscotch, yeah, but I can't believe that. My mom makes these like homemade cookies that she does butterscotch chips and chocolate chips. They fuck, dude. They are so good. Oh my God,
that sounds so bomb. What is it called? What are those cookies called? There's a name. Oh my God. I don't know if it's exactly butterscotch. Snickerdoodles. Snickerdoodles. Fuck, dude. I don't think they're butterscotch exactly. I don't know what's in them, but they're divine. Butterscotch square is probably number 1. But there's a lot of great candies out there. If we're talking pedestrian candies, Hershey's Cookies and Cream, top 5, definitely. Brock's Sweethearts that you can get on Valentine's Day, but only if they're soft. Those are top 5. They're extremely good. But a lot of times the candies become hard and then they're trash. But when they're soft, Brock's brand Valentine Hearts, they are insanely good. Really good. That's up there. A Heath bar, so slept on. Heath bar's fucked, dude. I'm all about the toffee. I'm toffied up, dude. That's up there too. And Skittles, probably. That would fill out my top 5. I don't know in what order exactly. That would be an impossible task. That would be a Sophie's choice, if you will, and I won't do it. But those are in my top 5, yeah. Just exceptional candies. Yeah, exceptional candies.
Got it. Big candy guy, huh?
Oh, I love candy, dude. Yeah. I used to be more so, but...
Hey, you listening, send your favorite candy to the P.O. Box.
Please do. Unironically, yes, please do.
Send us some candy for Christmas, you piece of shit.
Yeah,
send us something next week. It's Thanksgiving. What are you thankful for? Send us something to be thankful for, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm not thankful for anything right now, so I
could use you guys are terrible.
Yeah, and it's your guys' fault, obviously, so fix it. Next! Okay. All right, okay.
We'll skip that one.
Got it. Okay.
We'll hit this one real quick, Dolphs.
Very quickly. Urban asks, if your computer's exploded right now, would you go buy another system or cave and get a console?
Yes, I'd build another computer. Absolutely.
Obviously, I would build another computer. What a catastrophically stupid question. Fuck you, Urban, for asking that. Random objectives. Okay. Nope. Ask the question we're not answering. Got it. Let's see. Jingles. Raz, which one of your family members inked you up? Because I know you didn't actually leave to go to a tattoo parlor. Okay, I did. My family members did not tat me. I went to a reputable dealer, ink dealer.
A dealer, huh? Don't call him an ink dealer.
He dealt me some ink. He just dealt me some ink, dude.
Yeah.
None of my family members have any tattoos. Except me, because they're pussies. They're scared. And they're conformist corporate yuppie pigs.
They are corporate pigs, actually.
Yeah. They're oopies, actually. Old. Upper. What does yuppie stand for? Young.
Does it stand for something?
Yeah. Young. Upward. What does yuppie stand for?
I don't think it does.
No,
a young person with a well-paid job and fashionable lifestyle. So you're fucking stupid.
Young urban professional person. Yeah.
Young urban professional.
Yeah.
Cool.
Young, upwardly mobile professional. It's anyway, whatever. Okay, cool. So got it. Moving on. C Block, what do you think the world will be like in 50 years? And we skipped a lot of dog shit questions. You guys are welcome.
Yeah, horrible questions. What do you think the world will be like? Well, we weren't very good at guessing what it'd be like in the year 2000, right? Everyone thought there'd be fucking flying cars. Did you remember Y2K, dude?
How fucking dumb
we
do you
were
have
young.
to be? Yep.
Didn't all the boomers think that like the clocks or all the electronics were gonna fucking explode or some shit? How is that a real thing?
That's so crazy.
These are the people that
real.
called the younger generation stupid. They weren't sure if the clock would know what to do, and they thought all the computers were gonna explode in the whole world. Holy shit! These are the people running our country. My God, insane, dude. These fucking idiots.
It's super crazy.
I don't think it's going to be, 50 years. I don't know. It's not going to be a whole lot different, except we're going to have electric cars instead, and our electric grid's going to be constantly going down, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to make it more
specific.
Yeah. I don't know.
You know what you should do, C Block, is ask a Call of Duty leaker, because they know everything about the future, and they definitely never get it wrong. They can tell you.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Go ask fucking Ghost of Hope on Twitter. He has all the facts for you.
He'll have an answer for sure. Yeah.
He'll have unanswered. Yeah, he'll have something to say. Yeah. We'll see if it pans out. I don't know. 50 years is a long time, but yeah, not that much different. I don't think. I mean,
what was 50 years ago? What year would it have been?
The 70s.
70, 1971. So same shit. Just cars got a little worse gas mileage. That's about the only difference. There we go.
I think in 50 years, virtually every country will have internet access. Computers will be. I would hope, yeah. Computers will be like almost ubiquitous, even in developing countries, probably.
That should be more like within 15, 20 years.
Yeah, I think it'll be sooner than 50. Yeah. What else would be like big? Greta Thunberg will be the emperor of
the world,
of the entire world. Yeah, the New World Order. Greta Thunberg will be spearheading that, and we'll have many black sites just scattered across the Galapagos Islands where we throw in dissidents who still think climate change isn't a real thing because the temperature of the Earth is exactly the same 50 years from now. And yeah, I don't know. Other than that, really, a lot of things can happen. Internet's going to be pretty good.
Pretty fast, probably, yeah.
Yeah, real fast. Everyone's going to have Google Fiber.
Now, I think the most important question...
Bill Gates will be a cyborg.
Alex Jones would be 97 years old. What do we think? What's he going to be doing?
He's going to die soon.
You think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's going to have a heart attack inside of 5 years for sure.
Between all the steroids he takes, pills he snorts.
He puts anything in his body
alcohol
except for the
drinks.
COVID vaccine.
Yeah, anything but COVID vaccines or water he'll take. And all the steak he eats, yeah, he'll die. He'll choke to death on a ribeye steak cooked rare soon. So, yeah, that's what's going to happen to Alex Jones. Unfortunately, yeah. Oh, and also Jeff Bezos is going to colonize the moon or Mars.
Oh, that's actually,
or both.
Now that could be something in 50 years, yeah.
And then he's going to send every Amazon employee to go work on the moon base where they live like fucking slaves. They're collared to a satellite system orbiting the fucking moon that's tracking your each and every thought and movement. And then meanwhile, Jeff Bezos will have the entire South American continent to himself, and he'll live with a bunch of clones of 19-year-old Russian prostitutes that he just has his way with.
Jesus Christ.
That's what the world will look like in 50 years, I think. Yeah. So there you go. Go ahead. What?
Isn't it crazy that by 2035 you can't buy gasoline powered cars in the state of California? By 2035. That's not that far away,
serious? Dude. Really?
Yeah. Newsom passed that like a year or two ago.
Oh, Newsom.
100% of in-state cars need to be zero emission. 100% emission free, dude.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Isn't that fucking nuts? That's not that far away.
No, it's not. At all.
I'll just never understand that. It's like, it hits 100 degrees here during the summer and we get a flex alert and they're like, please turn off the power. The power grid can't handle this. What are we going to do when there's all the millions and millions and millions of people driving electric cars? What the fuck are they going to do?
I know. By the way, you know how much gas is burned, fuel is burned to make the battery for an electric car? Spoiler alert. Way more than that car will ever use if it just had a gas engine.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I know that it's not great for the environment to make those batteries for those electric.
Yeah.
And then the big thing is, what do you do?
Boys to get the fucking lithium.
Yeah. Yeah. The other thing too is, what do you do when those batteries are done for? Like, it's like, how do you recycle them per se, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's an inconvenient question. See, and in 50 years, if we said that, Greta Thunberg would have us kidnapped.
Yeah.
So,
what has she been up to these days? She really fell off.
Squad.
Greta fell off.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she's getting a high school education, one would hope. Or she's still on her fucking global warming tour, taking a private jet, by the way, to speak about how bad burning fossil fuels is. Smile.
Yeah, she's still tweeting.
Exciting.
Yeah, she's still on that Twitterverse, that's for sure.
Yeah, she's Twittered up, probably. Yeah. So, I don't know.
Do you think COVID will still be a thing in 50 years?
We'll still have... So you know how, like, when boys are born, like, they get circumcised most of the time in the United States? In 50 years, when you're born, you will have a cybernetic mask sewn onto your face that you can't take off. Yeah.
In the state of California, for sure. Newsom's probably already writing that bill up right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we're developing... Yeah, we're using stem cells to make fucking skin masks.
Yeah. Skin masks. That sounds fun.
And exciting. Physique, not changing it. You should. Hey, if you're not changing it, that's cool, man. I am... Get changed, bitch. There's your new name. Will Raz ever grow his hair out? If not, why? No, not anymore. I tried it once. I tried to have long hair, but it just afros up indefinitely. I grew it out for like 3 years, and it just got so big that I gave up. It's too hot in California to do that. It generated so much heat. Dude, hey, I was contributing to global warming with how much hair I had. Just a nest of heat. Yeah. And insects, probably. So no, I won't grow my hair out. If it grew like long, I would have done it just to see what it looked like, but it doesn't. It just afros up. And it's just inconvenient and sweaty. It's the biggest problem. King Camper cutting back.
Fucking hair.
What does cutting back mean? Interesting. Cutting back on what? Better not be donations, I hope. Let's cut forward. Let's
maybe hard
not
drugs.
Cut. Yeah.
Alcohol, maybe.
Yeah, maybe his heroin addiction. Will Raz live with his parents for another 10 years? It's possible. I would hope not.
10, probably not.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
No, definitely
not 10.
No. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know though. Move out.
Yeah, who knows?
It's just like, dude, it's like I want to move out, but it's just a waste of money. Like I could afford to.
It really is.
But it's just a waste of money. It's like, why? I don't know. You just like paying rent when you don't need to just seems so dumb. But also living with your parents at 30 seems dumb too. So
that's the worst, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, within 10 years I'll be gone, yeah. Or I'll have my parents killed so I can have this house to myself. But they won't be around. So that's a joke, by the way.
We can call it Bobby again. Get a number.
Yeah,
from him.
yeah. Get a little phone number. King Cal. Would it be easier to move the pod to Zion since Tanner's there every second week anyway? True. That's a good idea, dude. Maybe that's what our studio should be.
If you guys want to pay to relocate us, be my guest, dude. Sure.
True. Yep.
Hey, yeah. Any investors? Sure. Let's move to Utah, dude. We're moving to Utah. Sure. Wouldn't get fucked by the California. What is it called?
The franchise tax board.
We didn't get fucked by the franchise tax board there.
True. Real and
We
true.
wouldn't be able to drink alcohol in Utah, but.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're not allowed to.
And
like,
then
jerk
Elle would
off
want to hang out with
like,
us, so yeah, never mind.
Yeah. I think if you jerk off in Utah, they like perform a state exorcism or something, right? Real weird shit going on over there.
Yeah, you can have 40 wives, but you can't jerk off.
Yeah. You just gotta beat some woman, make her help you.
Yeah.
That would be the righteous thing to do.
Got it.
The morally upstanding.
Yeah.
Religious thing to do. That's a joke. Relax. Dadticle, Steven number 5 asks, can you use the word crunk as a catchphrase the remainder of this ep? No.
Nope.
Absolutely
sure can't.
Not. How old are you, by the way, Steven, to be thinking of the word crunk? Hey, it's not 1999 anymore. Don't say crunk. I vaguely remember people saying crunk unironically. Do you remember this time?
Crunk. Who started the whole crunk thing? Was that Lil Jon or something? Remember Little John, dude? What happened to him?
Miniature John? Yeah.
Is he fucking dead? What happened to that guy?
I think he's like
Lil
Big John now, right? Papa John?
Oh wait, no, he was just at the Call of Duty event, wasn't he? Yeah, he was at that. He was at the Call of Duty event. T-Pain hosted it. Lil Jon was there playing.
Oh.
He was one of the people they were making fun of because he was so bad at the video game. Because instead of, involving like large content creators inside of the Call of Duty scene, instead they go out and pay Lil Jon, I don't know how many millions of dollars for him to show up and play the video game for 20 minutes. So, yeah.
Huh.
Got it.
Interesting. Yeah.
Fuck
I don't know.
Lil Jon.
I guess, yeah.
Miniature John, Tiny John,
little
Buddy John,
little Buddy
Squirt John.
Yeah, Squirt John, Piglet John. Yeah. So shout out to John.
No one. Yeah, shout out to no one.
Whatever. Okay. Here we go. Salty Rhombus, Spice Lord. In the West, why do we eat pigs and cows but not dogs, given that these animals are of roughly similar intelligence?
Great question, because we've decided we want dogs as animals because no one's tried to have a pig as an animal so much. I mean, it is kind of weird. I don't know. Why don't we start eating dogs? Let's eat dogs and cats, guys.
It's very Chinese
I think we should start
of you.
doing that.
You're going to start another COVID fucking...
Is that what happened?
Outbreak. Yeah, the people of China, not fucking...
Wasn't that...
You are fake news.
I don't think so. I think it came... Well, it either came from some fucking black site that was also in... What was the city called?
Wuhan.
Wuhan? There was also like some CDC lab there where they investigate infectious disease.
There sure was, yeah.
It's an awfully interesting coincidence, but the official story is that it was like pangolins. Fucking weird ass animals.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yep.
At the wet market.
Well, also, I mean, pigs don't fucking cuddle with you like dogs do and get all excited to see you come home. So they may be technically of similar intelligence, but they don't act the same. So that's why dogs are pets. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, an octopus is smarter than most of you listening, and including all dogs and all pigs and all goats and all cows. But hey, I don't have a fucking pet octopus. I'm not exactly going to eat one, but I'd be open to it. It's never been on a menu. Have you actually tried octopus before?
Yeah.
Really? How was it?
It fucks.
I've never had octopus.
What is calamari?
Those are like That's like roe, isn't it? Like eggs, little fishy eggs.
I thought
fishy
oh,
abortions?
that's squid. That's what I'm thinking. Calamari squid. Yes, I've had octopus when we went to Croatia. I had an octopus burger actually.
What?
They ground it up, yeah, because we stayed at this Airbnb right above this little restaurant, and the restaurant was always popping. So many people sitting outside waiting for food, and it was like seafood. I'm like, oh, we gotta try this. So all the food went into our window every night. So we went down there and got food from there, and I had an octopus burger, dude.
What did it look like?
It was kind of like the color of like cooked ground chicken almost.
Okay.
Something like that, but it had like a nice sauce on it. And yeah, it was good. It was good. Whoa. I mean, it's probably mixed with something, it's not like straight ground octopus, so it's not a real good gauge, but I think that's the only time I've ever had it.
I would try the fuck out of that.
Yeah, I was excited to try. I'm like, oh, this sounds good. Can't be that bad.
What was the side dish you had with it?
I don't remember. I think it just came with fries or something. We got a bunch of other shit too, like calamari.
They do fries in Croatia, seafood. Huh?
They do fries everywhere, yeah.
Did they cook it over the burning ashes, the rubble of some war-torn part of the country where you decided to take a vacation? Where the Chechen rebels had just fucking bombed the hospital.
Rebels, dude.
Or Chechen, rather. Whatever. Anyways. Got it.
What is this thing called? It had like a black bun or something weird to it. I probably have pictures of it. I should find it. But anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you guys look at most mammals on Earth, you will notice that they don't have whites of their eyes. It's like you look at my eyes right now, and I've got beautiful, deep blue eyes like the ocean, and they're gorgeous, but that's not what I'm talking about. There's also a bunch of white surrounding the iris. And you might think, don't care. But look, listen, most mammals do not have any white in their eyes. But human beings do. Why? Because if you have whites in your eyes, then other people can look at your eyes and see what you're looking at. You ever looked into a chimpanzee's eyes?
I can't say I have now.
You wouldn't know because they don't have whites of their eyes. So you can't tell what they're looking at. And we evolved this way, theoretically, to be able to cooperate better. And because if you know what people are looking at, then you can like communicate a lot better. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not an anthropologist, but this is what I've heard. So you have the whites of your eyes so that other people can tell what you're looking at, including if you're looking at them. And then you can like form bonds more. You can stare into each other's eyes and then caveman fuck romance or whatever. And that was like a big part of our evolution or whatever. You'll notice, again, most mammals don't have whites of their eyes because there was no evolutionary benefit or pressure for that to evolve. But dogs do also have whites in their eyes. So we can also tell what dogs are looking at. And that is because we evolved with them many thousands of years ago. And they're also pack animals. So they might have been evolving that capacity independently before they made contact with us. Again, not a scientist. All of that is to say, that is an example of a feature that illustrates that we, like dogs, are very social animals, mammals, and we get along with, we're very cooperative. And so that's probably why we don't eat dogs. Because pigs, I'm sure they have some type of pack, gaggle, whatever the fuck, but it's not the same as it is with dogs. And I don't think you can see the whites of a pig's eyes. Maybe you can. And then the same with cows. And like Tanner said, it's like, it's obvious. I mean, I've never fucking tried to pet a pig, but I can tell you this, if you see a pig in the wild, you should be very afraid and run away because it might just fucking kill you. And many thousands of people every year are gored to death by wild pigs. They're not super cool. Now, wolves aren't great either, and those are like wild dogs essentially, but not all wild dogs are going to kill you. There's also dingoes, and I don't think they're going to fuck you up necessarily. They certainly could if they wanted to. And the dingo could eat your baby, but call me Elaine. But that's my theory on why we don't eat dogs, because we like them. And they're useful too, by the way. Like, you can use a dog to find bombs, find people, find drugs, apprehend criminals.
You can, dude. Dogs
you can't train a pig to like do all the crazy, help blind people cross the street.
Yeah.
Dogs are also super useful if you train them right. Like, what other animal can you train to do all that shit? I don't think there is one. You can train human beings. It's tough to train them how to read, as we can see from these Discord questions, but a lot of things you could train them to do. Dogs, you could train them to do even more things than human beings, or most human beings. But you can't train other animals, really, to do anything. You can train, like, falcons to kill shit. There's, like, falconeering. That's something. But, like, what other animal do we use? You can train horses to run. That's it, though. Like, what other animal? Is there another animal you can train to do a bunch of shit, Tanner? What are your thoughts on this?
No, of course not. Not like a dog, no.
You can train a parrot to, like, annoy you, basically.
Cool. That's about it. Yeah. Fuck parrots. Birds are trash. People who have birds as pets, I don't, that's weird. Get a different pet.
Yeah.
Let the bird fly away. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, you are right, dude. It's crazy the amount of things you can train a dog to do. It is
crazy, isn't it? It's like they do so much, dude. They have dogs that smell cancer. They have dogs that...
No.
I swear to God, Google it. Certain types of... Not all cancer, but certain types they can, like, smell. And they have dogs that they assign to people who have diabetes, and the dog will fucking just boop you with its nose when you have low blood sugar. They can smell it. You ever heard of that?
No.
The diabetes dogs? Yeah.
No, I sure haven't.
That's a real ass thing. They can do a lot, dude. Yeah, so dogs are super useful.
Yeah, it is a thing. Dogs can smell that. Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that is insane.
Yeah.
I don't understand how you even train them to do that. That's just crazy to me.
Yeah. Yeah, true. How do you train that? Like, hey, Spot, I need you to smell some ovarian cancer. Can you just bark when you find it? Yeah, it's very weird. But yeah, dogs fuck.
Who invented dogs? See this thing? Yeah.
But then if all of that is true, why do they eat dogs in China? Like, that kind of flies in the face of everything I just said, you know? You know what I think it is? I think it's because they eat everything in China. It would be weird if in China they ate dogs, but they didn't eat pigs. But that's not true. They eat dogs also. So it's not like it's flipped. It's just like they eat even more shit than we do. Which kind of makes sense. Yeah, I take it back. It makes sense. Because there's fucking 3 billion of them. They need a lot. They need all the food they can get, frankly.
Those who advocate the eating of dog maintain it is a Chinese tradition, claiming that historical documents tell of dog butchers who specialize in preparing the meat. So basically, they're just still eating them because they've been doing it for 7,000 years. That's the only reason why they're still doing it. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird when you start looking this up on Google. It's like there's not a lot of things about it. I mean, China's just trying to hide it, really, on Google. It's really that simple.
Really? Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Look up Tiananmen Square.
Well, I gotta look up that.
You ever heard of Tiananmen Square?
Well, that comes up, of course, yeah. But Chinese eating dogs does not. I don't think they. I think they want to try to, slow that down a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, it's possible. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. Those are a couple theories, but I don't know. It is interesting though. I remember having this thought in 7th grade. Then I grew up. So
Jesus
welcome
Christ,
to my 7th grade mind, Spice Lord. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You've made it. Got a couple decades to go, bud. Giant giga brain. All right, next. Get scammed. ETH. Do you like the idea of a vertical BR game that the two-time Dr. Disrespect is making with his gaming studio. Interesting. Okay. Did you hear about this? I didn't know.
I don't know what he means vertical BR. No, I don't.
Did you hear about Dr. Disrespect making any BR?
Yeah. Dr. Disrespect is hiring for a gaming studio right now to make a BR type game, supposedly. One, it'll probably never come out. If it does, I'm sure this is easily at least 5 years down the line. I mean, the company basically doesn't exist yet. Like last I saw is he was hiring someone to run the entire gaming studio. So this is way down the line.
It takes place in a single building, according to this article from Dexerto. I linked it in chat. That's what he means by vertical. It's just like you go up and down.
Sounds terrible then, yeah. I mean, it sounds fucking awful.
It actually seems fairly interesting, though. Like, imagine This is probably not how it would ever be anyways. This is probably something he's, like, talked about, but really it's like... Because he's just hiring people to run this studio. There's no way he has all this planned out. Dexterito is full of clickbait shit, too, so I don't know. Yeah.
It is... I don't know. I do agree with a lot of stuff Dr. Disrespect thinks about video games in general. He did work for Sledgehammer back in the day. He did design maps. And like generally what he thinks, I tend to agree with. So I do have some hope that he could come out with a good game, because it is different coming from someone who, like, we know he actually games a lot too.
Yeah,
and
true.
And he said, like, the whole point of his studio is he wants to work with all the biggest content creators and come up with a game that, like, most people agree would be fun to play. Now, it would probably end up being, like, a super casual game because of that, I would imagine, because most of these big content creators don't want some sweaty game that, you know, they're going to be streaming all the time or something. But I like the idea of it, but realistically, it'll probably never even happen. But it's a cool thought.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I wouldn't, yeah, exactly. I wouldn't, like, put this on my calendar like, oh, today's the day gaming is saved. Like,
by the time he were to come out with a BR, we'll have moved on. There will be some other type of game someone invented, and BRs won't be popular anymore.
That's genuinely possible. Yeah, for sure. Because it takes a long time to come out with a fucking video game. Yeah. Especially a BR, I bet, too. So, yeah. Do I like the idea of a vertical BR game, though? It seems kind of interesting. If you had, like, imagine Nakatomi if it was, like, the same height, but quadruple the width. And then instead of gas closing in horizontally, the gas just shuts off certain levels. So, like, when the match starts, floors 1 through 50 are all safe, and then, like, first circle, it's just like floors 1 through 6 and floors 48 to 50 fill up with gas, so you have to go, like, away from those floors. That's kind of interesting. I don't have any thoughts on how that would play.
It would play terrible.
Yeah, it would play like weird.
It would play like going up a building in Warzone. What do you mean? It would play horrible. Well, I don't know. There's probably way more to it than that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure, of course. Yeah, exactly.
It's just a fucking building, basically, and you have to go upstairs, or I don't know.
Yeah. It'd be weird. I'd have to hear more about it, like Tanner said.
It sounds like one of those ideas that people come up with, like, oh, no one's done this before, let's do this. But it's like, well, there's a reason no one's ever done anything like that, you know?
Yeah, true. Exactly. Yeah, most ideas that have never been tried is for a good reason, like Tanner just said. It's like, because they're shit. So, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Okay. Where do we go? What are you thinking, Tanner? Where do we go from here?
I don't care. Whatever.
Okay, Salty Rhombus, Spice Lord. Again, if you absolutely had to fight a chimpanzee to the death, but had 6 months and unlimited resources to prepare, wouldn't matter. How would you go about preparing, and what would be your tactic? No befriending the chimp, laying down and dying, etc. You have to fight. Okay.
These fighting animal questions are starting to be worse than music-related questions. I mean, just fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Unlimited... He almost makes it sound like I can use weapons. He just says, fight a chimpanzee to the death. He doesn't say with my fist. I'd kill it. I would get a shotgun and just shoot it a bunch of times, I guess. Yeah. Hey, you didn't tell me I couldn't do that, Salty.
Yeah, true.
I'd gun it down.
Mm-hmm.
I would get a Humvee with a 50 cal machine gun on top, and I'd put a few rounds into it, and I'd be done. I don't even need the 6 months.
Yeah, just give me the unlimited resources in a week.
Yeah.
Buy a fucking Abrams tank and just
or an Abrams,
run its ass over.
You can do a lot with Abrams. You can run it over. You can use the big turret. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you could do a lot with it. Yeah. It just breaks open the hatch and fucking drags you out, throws you in front of it, ties you down, and runs you over with the tank. That would be interesting. Yeah, this is a super dumb question. I would, like Tanner said, I would get a tank. And I would just get in that and then go kill it. If I couldn't use a weapon, then I wouldn't do any preparing. I would use the unlimited resources I have for 6 months to buy as many hookers and blow as I possibly could. I'd give money to the people that I like on Earth, so no one, not a goddamn soul, and then
you don't have any money, so it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, I'd have unlimited resources, so I'd just be partying like a madman for 6 months, like a demon.
And you should go to Vegas and stay in the same hotel.
Yep. I could go to Vegas and just bet any amount of money I want for 6 months. That would be fun and exciting.
Nightclubs.
And then and I would just pretend I had terminal cancer and I die 100% on this day, because that is, of course, what's going to happen. And then I'd get into the dumb ring with the chimp. I'd piss and shit it and fart all over myself and cry, snot just dribbling down my face, and then I would get my ass eaten by a chimpanzee, and there wouldn't be a goddamn thing I could do about it, and no amount of training or HGH or testosterone or any other anabolic steroid would make a lick of difference. I would simply die. So that's what I would do. Party hard. Yeah. I mean, imagine thinking there's anything you could do to kill a chimp. There's nothing you can do, dude. You know what I would do, dude? I would hire fucking Bethesda Medical in Maryland to do genome research to see if they could make me into a fucking human hippopotamus chimera and gene edit me to become a different animal, and then maybe I could kill a chimp. But unless I'm going to just fucking anamorphs into something else, there's no chance I win that fight. It doesn't happen ever. No human being does. Fuck you for thinking that it's possible.
Wow.
Jax, can you guys do some more vlogs? Sure.
If we go somewhere that where we have the chance to vlog, sure.
Yeah, I vlog every time I leave the house, so once every couple of years. So there you go.
Yeah, true.
Holy shit, cringe. Who was the overall MVP of the Dropshot Invitational number 3? Not you. And especially don't do that. Don't ask a question hoping that you're the answer. And end it all, Jax.
Is that what he was going for there?
Of course it was. Yikes. Yikes, dude.
Urban, because he got the last kill.
Urban, because he fucking destroyed you, Jax, because you're dog shit. That's who was the MVP.
Jax, you got shit on by Urban. How does that make you feel?
Just outplayed and fucked. Yeah. Urban Bigfoot, definitely.
Urban Bigfoot MVP.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. So, King Camper, cutting back. When will the pod host a community barbecue? Didn't we just answer this recently?
Yeah, what was all that talk going around? We were talking about having a barbecue in your backyard. I don't remember how that all started. I think that started in something else in Discord,
maybe a
not the
patron Q&A question?
Oh, maybe, yeah. Never.
Yeah, never.
But yeah, it'll be never.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Dude, when is the TwitchCon shit in San Diego?
Yeah, well, I'll remind everyone. I think we want to do a Dropshot get together, but
October of next year, cringe.
But we would do it we would do it in conjunction with some other event like a TwitchCon, which is just a convention for Twitch streamers and viewers, because then everyone has other things to do, and the burden isn't on Tanner and I to entertain you guys for fucking an entire weekend. I'm not Martha Stewart. I can't do it. But if we meet at some already existing convention, then I could be like, oh yeah, we'll meet up on this afternoon, and then I'll like leave and then see who I liked, and then like maybe text them or something later to hang out that evening. But we wouldn't be all like in my backyard with terrorists or something, because that's simply never happening. Yeah, but I think we do want to do like a meetup of some kind at an existing convention. I think that would be really fun. Yeah, like TwitchCon would be good. When is TwitchCon?
October 2022, so long way
Jesus
away.
Christ. Okay.
If they ever had some like big Warzone event too, like a LAN thing, that may be kind of cool.
Definitely.
But also it'd be so many like stinky, smelly people there, like a well, I guess TwitchCon's probably the same way. Yeah. Bunch of disgusting weirdos. So yeah, it wouldn't be any different. Yeah. But yeah, if there's some big shit happening at the Warzone this year, I would be interested in going to an event like that. Especially if it was somewhere like cool, like say San Diego or I don't know, Vegas, some shit like that.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that.
San Diego would be ideal. I fucking love San Diego, dude. It's gorgeous down there. Great weather.
Well, it's the same weather as here, but yeah.
No, it's not.
A little bit cooler.
It's quite a bit cooler.
Coolers?
Cooler. Anyway. Ooh, this is tough. This is a toughie. Steel Switch. Would you rather know the date of your death or the cause of your death?
Probably date, I think. I mean, it would be neither of these things, but I think date.
I wouldn't want to know either of them either, but if I had to, it would be cause.
Really?
I don't want to know when I'm going to die. It's spooky. Definitely neither, though. That's forbidden knowledge. I don't want to know. Yeah, because what if the date of your death is in like 2025? Wouldn't that freak you the fuck out? Oh, dude, that makes me uncomfortable.
Remember when we were in like middle school, there was some website where you would like put in your birth date and you'd put in like your name or some shit and you would hit enter and it would tell you when you were going to die and how. It was so fucking stupid.
Really?
I remember all these girls in middle school would get all freaked out like, oh my gosh, I'm like die this year in like a car accident or something. Like they took it seriously because they were 13 years old. It was just some stupid website someone made. Yeah.
Funny. Yeah. Imagine believing that. I know.
Yep.
Yeah. I got a date from that website.
You have it saved in your phone
to block it out. Actually, yeah. Okay, Reflex Cap Cop. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on an idea I had to make Restock stronger because of how strong Ghost is in Warzone. What if Restock slowly replenished ammo? Didn't we answer this? Just like it does for equipment. Maybe one mag every 45 seconds or something like that. Yeah, I think we answered this.
We may have answered that on a Patreon one.
I think it was.
I don't remember what I said then, but sure. Because that still isn't very strong because you almost always... I've never ran out of ammo in Warzone, ever. So it really doesn't even matter.
Yeah, this wouldn't be strong enough to compete with Ghost at all.
Like
ammo's not enough of a problem.
If they changed Restock to add that, no one would be like, oh shit, I'm going to run Restock now. It'd be like, okay.
If anything, all it would do is
the
make...
same amount of people would run it.
I mean, think of the types of people who currently run Restock. Campers. So if anything, it would just make more people fucking camp. And like, oh, okay, well, if I have Restock for my Claymores and I also get more sniper rounds, like I never have to leave now. That wouldn't be good. Yeah, but it also wouldn't convince anyone to switch from Ghost to Restock. So yeah, it wouldn't accomplish what you want. It'd be a lot easier to just take Ghost out. Oh, this is an interesting question. I don't know if we read it. What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
Oxford
Yes.
J. Should we treat somebody that has not completed Red Dead Redemption 2, the video game by Rockstar Development Studio, as a person or as a kind of lesser being?
Lesser being, for sure. Best storyline in a single player video game ever. So yeah, if you don't like it or didn't complete it, there's
Best
something wrong with
storyline
you.
ever?
100% of any of any single player game, yes.
That's
Absolutely.
a bold claim.
The whole story, like everything with that game, it's just so perfect.
So here's what I'll say about Red Dead Redemption 2, okay? I
You
recognize
didn't
that
finish it, so it doesn't matter.
I recognize that it's a good game, and obviously the attention to detail is fucking nuts in that game. And it is really cool if you're into fantasizing about Mr. Hands and getting fucked in the ass by a horse and being a cowboy and riding around on cocks with assless chaps and pretending you have a fucking lasso and you're a whatever cattle herder or some shit in the 19th century. I don't like that setting. I'm more of a sci-fi guy. That's what's more interesting to me.
I don't like sci-fi, yeah.
That's ultimately why I don't like Red Dead and I just won't finish it. I don't like the setting at all. And I said it in this very episode, in fact. Imagine having civilization and then just pissing it away. Pass. I don't want to pretend I'm a cowboy. Fucking, oh, I got an infection? Guess I'll just lop off the entire arm. Smile. Pass. No. I want to pretend I'm in the year 2500 and there's fucking nanobots and cybernetics and all that crazy shit. Space travel. That's more interesting to me. That's what I'm into.
Yikes. Cringe.
And also, Red Dead on keyboard and mouse is not a great experience. It kind of sucks cock, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. That is a game you need to play with a controller.
Mm-hmm. And I, on principle, refuse to buy a controller, so I'm not playing it. So make a better PC port, Rockstar. You fucking idiots.
Wow. Well, it's just, you can't like auto aim, can you?
No.
There's no auto aim at all, right? Yeah.
No.
So of course it'd be bad. Like that's too hard of a game to not have like the auto aim like it does on a controller. Especially
when you're on horseback trying to shoot someone else on horseback, it's impossible.
Yeah.
It's so
No, what's crazy
hard.
too is the aim assist in Red Dead is still not as strong as the aim assist in Warzone. Imagine if it worked that way. I'm just kidding, of course, guys. It's not even aim assist in like GTA and Red Dead. Obviously, it's like auto lock on, but you need that for those games. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's like an interactive story. It's not supposed to be that hard.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of how I feel about it. I've been balls deep in Stellaris lately. That game is so fucking fun, dude. God, it's good. It's so weird too, because I went to Twitch during the hangout last night, and I went to the Stellaris section, and for the entire game on Twitch, there were 35 viewers. The entire game. So like,
is that surprising though?
Not really, honestly. The top streamer had like 20 viewers or something. It's so weird. That's what SWOTOR was like, by the way. When I streamed that, it's very similar to that. It's like I was the top streamer in that category because fucking no one streamed it. So there'd only be 150 viewers for the game. I'd have 100 of them. Because it's just a tiny little baby game. And it's not surprising for Stellaris. You have to have a brain to play it, so that disqualifies everyone listening to this podcast and many others too. And then also, it came out in like 2016, so just not that much.
Have you looked
interest.
at SWOTOR on Twitch lately?
No. Let's take a look.
Let's see how many viewers it has right now.
Yeah, let's take a little look.
294. Wow.
Who's the top streamer? I bet I know who it is.
You don't. Mecha Salesman.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know who that is.
Roscoe, Miss Minksy.
Roscoe, I know who that is.
I am Socks.
A lot of these people I don't know though. I know Roscoe.
You should go back and shit on them all.
Is anyone doing? See, there's like no PvP here. Look at this. Star Wars fan edit supercut. Okay, rating cringe. Group night SF. That's Star Fortress. I think that's like a fucking like the first raid you can play, not PvP. Bounty Hunter Op, not PvP. Holy shit, is anyone PvPing? Here we go. Smokey 1313 is PvPing, I think. That's another reason I was... Oh, never mind. No, he's leveling. That's another reason I was big on SWTOR, is because I fucking kept that thing on me. I had that thing fucking ready to ignite. That saber, dude. It's
always in PvP.
Ranked PvP, baby. The only thing I ever streamed. It's all. It's the only thing I played. So I was just wildly successful because I'm a god. But anyways, it's a topic for another time. Yeah, okay, let's move on, I guess. Do Lego get changed, bitch asks. Do Legos actually hurt for you? Also,
hurt for you.
How bad is stubbing your toe for you? Yeah, we can leave out the for yous. We got it. Those are not necessary.
I haven't stepped on a Lego for years, so I don't know, but Legos do hurt from what I remember, yeah. And stubbing your toe is the most painful thing in the world. There's nothing that hurts worse than stubbing your toe.
Yep.
Gunshot victim, don't care. You just had a baby, don't care. I stubbed my toe, it hurt way more than either of those things.
How did you do it?
I constantly stub my toe. That's all I fucking do. Because we don't have a dining table, right? So we eat like at a coffee table, like what we sit on our couch. So we pull it closer and then I eat from there. And so every time I like get up to walk somewhere, I stub my toe on the table every fucking time. Just break my toe basically constantly.
I don't know what stubbing your toe technically means, because some people say it's just when you fucking bang your toe into something, but other people say it's when you put your foot down in such a way that like your toenail like starts to rip off.
Oh, well, no one's ever said that. No.
Do you know what I'm trying to say though?
No.
Like if you're running, imagine you're running barefoot on like the sidewalk. Mm-hmm. And then like a car drives in front of you, so you have to stop really fast. Yeah. So you just like from running, you just like slam your foot on the ground.
Oof.
You know what I'm talking about? And you can imagine like the skin, like the bottom of your foot is down, but the rest of your body is like moving forward, and it causes your front toe, the nail, to start coming off.
Oof.
I think that's what stubbing your toe is.
That does not sound nice.
It's happened to me once. My entire toenail eventually fell off. It was fucking unreal how much it hurt. It was so bad. And then another time too, I was camping, and nothing good happens on a camping trip, right? I was camping. I was playing catch with my uncle on the beach in sand. But what do you know? There's some fucking boulder underground. So I'm sprinting to get a catch. And then my big toe on my left foot right into the rock that's like barely poking out of the sand. My toenail just right in the center, dude. It's fucking shattered, bleeding everywhere. My uncle takes a needle, burns it, and starts like picking shit off of it. It was a disaster, dude. It hurt so bad. So is that stubbing your toe, hitting your toenail? I don't know what stubbing your toe means, frankly. But it's terrible. No matter what it is, all of them are bad. Yeah, that hurts a lot. For sure.
The most painful thing in the world.
And do Legos actually hurt for you? I never played with Legos as a kid. I was an action figure guy. I didn't do Legos. Maybe that's why I have such bad spatial intelligence. So I was never given Legos as a kid. I had no interest in Legos. I don't want to build anything. Build it for me.
God, yeah.
I'm not a Legos guy. Did you like Legos? Are you into that sort of thing?
I had Legos, yeah. I wasn't real big into them though. No, but I remember I had them for sure. I would do Legos? It would be more like we would go up like over Thanksgiving to visit family up in Northern California, and like we would always like do dumb shit with Legos up there because we were like young and had nothing else to do. But at home, no, I wouldn't usually play with Legos. Fuck Legos.
Yeah. Got it. So anyway, I don't know if Lego's hurt. I've never stepped on one. I use my eyes, so I don't step on things I don't mean to. So
yeah, true.
really
Well, you
that
stubbed your
simple.
toe, so what happened there, bud?
Yeah, touche. Yeah. Well, it was a camouflaged fucking rock. So
Camouflage, got it. Yep, sure, bud.
All right. Well, this is our last question. Sierra Jet. A while back in another ep, I remember you guys made your choices for the Warzone team you would assemble out of the Dropshot group. Is that team still the same today? If not, who would be on it? Implying we remember who we said. He asked. Tanner.
Interesting. For sure, Jake. Jake would be the team captain for sure. He's the only person in the Discord smart enough to tell people what to do in Warzone. So Jake, number 1. Are we doing teams of 4?
Yeah, we'll say
okay,
quads.
teams of 4. Probably lag. Lag knows how to clutch for lag's a clutch goblin for sure. The last 2, that gets kind of hard. Maybe that one dude that's cracked out that they played with a couple times.
Bandito?
Is that that's Bandit, right?
He's too young. I don't trust a young man.
Is Bandit a little kid?
Yeah, I think he's young.
Is Bandit a little bitch?
I can just tell from him talking in chat. He seems young. Not annoying or anything, but he's young.
Isn't his name like Bandit like 1997 or something? If it's that, if that's the year he was born, then he's not young. He's an old man, actually.
97. That's not that young. Let me see if I can look it up on Twitch here. User.
Yeah, find his age. Get his address and his address, social security.
Yeah, no,
get everything.
Yeah, but I don't think I don't know. But anyway, yeah, okay. So you would have
him just because his stats are insane. I'm pretty sure from what I've seen. And then number 4, I don't know, maybe someone like Raiden who can just flat out kill people.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, yep. So Jake, realistically, I would say Jake is number 1, and then also Jake, pick 3 other people. You're gonna make a better team than I will.
Yeah.
But if I have to do it, Jake, lag, because lag can buy people back. And then Raiden for sure, because here's actually what would happen. I would get in a call with Raiden, and I would say, listen, bud, you're the best player on this team, but we're in Verdansk now. This isn't Rebirth Island. I need you to just do whatever Jake tells you to do, and you'll get 80 kills. Jake is the the team captain. He knows where to go. He knows what rotates to do. Raiden is a machine, so I would just have Jake point at things, and then Raiden just kill it. That's all. All Raiden needs is a little bit of direction. Jake would give it to him, and then that team would be fine. We don't need a 4th. Doesn't matter. That's what I would do. But if we needed a 4th, yeah, who else could be?
Maybe Urban. Urban clutched up that tournament.
And we'll edit that out. The gaming definition and MP control ward are in the Discord.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
So if they count, then lag's off the team, and I'm getting both of them on. And again, I'll have all 3 of them in a call, and I'll say, listen, guys, you're the best players on this team, but Jake is the team captain because he's played too much Verdansk. He's going to point at things, and you guys are going to kill it. And then you'll win every game. And it would be that simple, actually. So that would be my team. MP Control Ward, Child, Raiden, Texan, and TGD, Govna. And then Jake down telling them what to do and getting carried. That would be my squad. Yeah.
True. Could be OP Marked was in our Discord too. I forgot about
OP
that.
Marked, true. So Jake is off the team. OP Marked also. So that's my squad. Yeah.
If he's still in our Discord, I don't know if he is.
Yeah, it's possible that he is.
He probably got added too many times and left. But if he's in there, then obviously he'd be on the team because he has more wins than every single person in our Discord combined, probably.
Literally, almost certainly. Yeah. So yeah, Jake's off the team now. So OP Marked can just tell you guys what to do, and then you guys wouldn't lose anything ever.
Yeah.
It'd be insane. Yeah. So that would be it's a Jake. It's just not Jake down.
True.
OP Marked Jake. Yeah. So we just sub in
Jacob.
one Jake for another. It's young Jacob, dude.
Yeah.
So, anyway. All right, Tanner, I'm done.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that, bitch?
I got to piss. So yeah, let's end this.
Cool. All right. That's it, boys and girls. We'll be back on Wednesday for an episode of the podcast. We will have a fair amount to discuss, I'm certain. And then next Saturday, we'll be doing not Q&A, something else. Maybe a VPN episode, probably not, though. We'll have other things to discuss for sure. So
maybe. If not, then we can do that.
But yeah, we might do the VIPN episode. So that's it. Patreon.com/thedropshot. Best way to support the show. 5 bonus episodes a month, weekly hangouts, gameplay breakdowns, and more. Check out the website, thedropshot.com. You can find links and details to the Patreon there. And also, you can find a donation link. Give us money now. You can find a P.O. box address. Send us candy now. You can find the YouTube. Subscribe now because we almost have 2,000. And also, reminder, if we do a Black Friday sale, which I think we will, the only place we're going to post the discount code that makes the price of our merchandise different, if you insert it on the dropshot.com, our merch store, is going to be via YouTube. So you have to be subscribed to the YouTube or you won't see it. Because we need to get 2K subs on YouTube. We're very close. So and it's free, so figure it out. So other than that, we love you guys. We appreciate you. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for watching. Have an excellent evening, of course. And as always, remember, remain humble, dude.
Remain humble.